Yo, welcome back to another episode of Vass React. We got Codename Super, how Boo violated Gohan after he fumbled the bag. This is one of the sorriest fights in Dragon Ball history. One of the sorriest letdowns in Dragon Ball history, and I'm highly disappointed. Even just about to watch this video and read this title. This is why he became a putty cat at the end of DBZ. Yeah, redemption came for DBS heroes. His redemption came, but Gohan still became a putty cat at the end of DBZ. Let's see how Gohan became a putty cat at the end of DBZ. I have respect for one of the godfathers of all anime.
Oh, nah. We gotta talk about how
it.
Gohan had Boo on all fours, looking like
fucked
Patrick
him
with
up.
no water. He on 1 HP, got his screen blinking red. All Gohan had to do was hit him with the finisher, triangle circle, and the Earth would be saved. But the thing is, he doesn't care about the Earth. He was just out there playing with his food like lives aren't at stake. Now we got Goku up there stressing, and I don't blame him. His legacy is on the line. That boy Gohan's wearing his whole fit, head to toe. And Gohan playing with his food is shown to be one of the dumbest decisions ever. Because Boo is the definition of you fucked up. You should have killed him. Since Gohan's dumbass didn't end him in time, Boo eventually got to absorb Gotenks, and look at him. He got to flexing right after the transformation. And bro, this is what I mean when I say power-ups is the equivalent to a fresh cut. Peep the head tilt. Now look at this. See? He hitting that head tilt too. Anyways, Gohan saw that confidence, so he got straight to hating. He like, I know your weak ass not spurking like I didn't just watch you 20 minutes ago. Boo wasn't rocking with the hating, so he started talking like a shameless cheater. He hit him with the, I'm not the same man I was 20 minutes ago. I've changed, and your ass is not Jordan. You not going back to back. So they start squaring up against each other, and someone needs to tell me what fighting stance Boo is hitting, because that shit is not it. This is what I mean when villains can't box for real. Why is he holding?
That's the nigga. Boo, like Boo ready. He fighting like one of them ratchet chicks that be outside. Like, come on now.
The same stance as Donkey Kong right now. You telling me you had no other pose in your mind? That's the best you could do? You not serious, bro. So of course they get to boxing and they going hit for hit like Piccolo against 17. Shit was getting active. I was loving it. This man Gohan hit Boo with a crazy gut punch. Had his tongue out and all. He was looking like 80 in the locker room. And after trading hits, they ended off kicking each other in the face. So naturally, I'm like, okay, this about to be an even matchup. And yeah, I found out later just how wrong I was. So they get to standing off again. And we see Boo hitting the same pose as Vegeta. And Gohan's over there hitting the same pose as Goku. And I know he's up.
Look at him. They think they him. That's why Goku is stressing right now.
They're right now praying that Gohan doesn't do some trash shit. But even after hitting the same pose and having the fit, it could not save him. He goes at him and tries to kick him, but that shit gets caught. He sees that shit happen and is like, that shit didn't work. Let me try it again. Stupid ass. Guess that shit caught again. He's 0 for 2 right now. Goku was up there watching disappointed as hell. But being a disappointed son is nothing new to Gohan. He said, I got one more in me. Throws a key blast and goes 0 for 3. After that weak shit, Boo hits him with the grab animation and socks him right in the face, causing him to fly away and start twirling. And just when he thought shit couldn't get any worse, he fires a key blast. I don't even think that shit hit him for real. It's just the fact that he's in the smoke and we catch bro hiding. It's like all his pride went out the window. Hiding in a 1v1 is just bad work. And it's not like he's using a sneak nation tactic or anything. He's just straight up scared. Look at him. And bro, anytime I think of this fight, I always think of this pose. Look at him. He got the left arm over the left knee. Man, who is he feeling like? He out here stepping with that fusion fit. His IG about to eat. You knew he couldn't wait to post this. And you already know he's one of those people that be using one photo for everything. IG, Twitter, PlayStation, Xbox, don't matter. They're gonna see that shit every time. And we cannot forget how Boo was calling Gohan out. He's like, damn, I didn't know Goku's son was a bitch. That man Gohan had to turn to see who the fuck Boo thought he was talking to. And he did what any normal person would do in that situation. He runs right at him. But I regret to inform you, happy, sad, or angry, it does not matter. He is still trash. Goes at bro angry as shit just to not land a single hit. Boo was dodging so much, he single-handedly inducted himself into Weave Nation. Like, look at Gohan sweating, trying mad hard while Boo was just...
That man trying to the point he losing his frame rate. That's how bad he shit.
Got Gohan hitting the dang nabbit. And after a couple of dodges, he hits him with the, alright, playtime's over. Grabs his arm, breaks it, and gets up in his ear like, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. And that really put
Get
the
the
nail in the
fuck.
coffin that Gohan was cooked. So Gohan is mad that he's getting toyed with and tries to kick him. Boo dodges it and shows him he could have hit him with a back fist that would have sent him to his father. And I'm not gonna lie, this is a rare cold Boo moment, like Yamcha being useful type rare. Even my hating ass has to admit that he caught him. Look at him leaning, bro. He has never done this shit in his life. Gohan tries to get his honor back, but gets the shit kicked out of him. And this is where Boo takes over and goes on the attack. He has him flying and look at where he's winding up that attack, bro. That is crazy. So look at this. He hits him down normally, right? But where does this big ass explosion come from? Bro literally just got hit into a bunch of rocks. Is Boo out here playing his C4s? Goku's watching Gohan get washed and he like, fuck, why you gotta do all that losing in my fit? You couldn't have done that shit in Piccolo's? Why me? Gohan gets to standing and his outfit is ruined, and not in a cool way like how Goku had it. It's just shitty. So we see Boo using Piccolo's move to hit Gohan. Gohan blocks it, it causes an explosion, and we see homie standing there for a good second before falling to his knees hitting the Kaepernick. We all know he's not built for this. The lights are just too bright for him. He fumbled the bag and there's no other way to put it. Boo walks up to him and takes a knee with him. And he just has that smirk that makes you want to give bro the meanest right hook. Just look at him. Gohan tries catching him off guard, but Boo is ready, leaning all the way back to dodge the attack. After that, he falls back like Spider-Man, and Brody has never moved like this in his life. He's trying to get signed to the Spider Society. But I'm sorry, bro. Gates closed. They're only taking one more person in, and that's me. They said my Spider coming in next week. He stretches his arm like Luffy and palms Gohan's face, and you could just see the fear in Gohan's eyes. He gets pummeled into Mad Rock's face first, and I would say I feel bad for Gohan, but I would be lying. He did this shit to him.
I want to say this Gohan got it way worse than Future Gohan. Or at least Future Gohan held his own with one arm.
Himself out there talking about some, you can
This
still walk
Gohan
away from this. Bro,
was a
he's evil.
disappointment.
He pulled up, boosted his KD on cities. You think beating his ass was gonna change him? He's not the
Fuck
Hulk.
no.
After getting out the rubble, being beaten like shit, he walks out and sees a new move waiting for him. And it's one of Gotenks' moves, one that puts Chaozu to shame. Like, bro really ruined himself just for Nappa to come out laughing with no injuries, not even a scratch. I couldn't even imagine how angry bro was when he saw he did no damage. I know he was up there after rubbing his hands like, oh yeah, I'm about to go down as a hero, till he started spectating, seeing how useless he really was.
What the fuck is this?
Gohan didn't know how the move works, so he attacks it and it booms, causing him to get fucked up even more. Look at him, he never about to take a win for granted again. He having flashbacks from Namek. This shit is not fun. Boo grabs him by the neck and we see Goku raging as he's taking more L's in his outfit. The Elder Kai sees this shit and is like, alright bro, Goku, I'm sorry to tell you, your son is sorry. Go ahead and take my stock, we need a new savior. So we go back to Gohan getting choked out and Boo is aiming at Hercule and the dog. He's about to send both of them to spectate, but Gohan knees him in the face. First good thing he's done in a while. I was actually proud of him, but bro gets ahead of himself, tries to follow up on the attack, but gets cooked. Boo said weave, kicks him up, and uses another move out of Gotenks' bag. And I know you peep that all these fusion dudes be having the craziest bag. This shit needs to be studied. And I need to ask you one thing. Does this shit look familiar? If your answer was yes, you were right. Cause he's really out here trying to be Gaara, I'm crying. Boo tries to finish Gohan, but Gohan was determined to get out. Look at him, he not ready to go. He not trying to look his father in the eyes after taking that L. He breaks out that shit and moves out the way. Boo was surprised as shit. He like, damn gang, I didn't know you had it like that. Gohan went on to run and hide, so Boo had to go on the hunt, no craving. He walks up, hits one more pose before going on to torture Gohan. This man said, I gotta get one last flick in. This fusion only lasts an hour. He walks up to a rock that Gohan's hiding behind and cuts that shit. We see Gohan petrified, and Boo was on him. He's like, this why Trunks thinks you a bitch. He hears that shit and is like, damn. Yes, I am. And he dips out of there. Boo catches up and Gohan is like, shit, I got nowhere to run. So he tries hitting him and gets elbowed to the ground. And I'm just sitting here like, damn, it's really been an episode and a half of Gohan getting cooked. He tries firing an attack, but that shit gets shipped right back to him, same day delivery. He's hanging upside down like Spider-Man and pressing Gohan. And they did that cartoon shit where the camera cuts away from bro and the screen starts shaking. Next thing you know, we see Gohan flying out that shit hitting the Yamcha. I know y'all see how they be having the same haircuts. This shit is outrageous. Yep. Maybe that's why you be taking L's. You need to go back to this cut, the only cut that's untainted by Yamcha's trash ass. But yeah, that's the end of the fight. Thank you for 193K. We moving.
Yep, the only fight where Gohan deemed himself to be a fucking sorry bastard. I know the purpose behind it, but from a standpoint, Gohan just became sorry. That whole fight, Gohan was sorry. He thought he was him. He disappointed the whole Z fighters and the team that was watching him, and the whole, you know, the people behind the big screen that was watching. Disappointed Gohan. You thought you was him. You wasn't him, Anthony Jackson. You wasn't him, Han. You wasn't him, Cool. You wasn't none of them. You wasn't Kamihami him. You was just Gohan. Future Gohan didn't even get it that worse. But you got your ass whooped. And you was like, damn, I should really become a scholar. And you became a scholar. And you started wearing, like, how the fuck you need glasses if you can see? You wear glasses. Come on now. But you get your redemption in Super. Um, yeah, this is Vass. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time.